You know, it's always a dream to, you know, play on Ryder Cup team and represent your country. Once you get in that arena, you want to show everybody that this is where I belong. I deserve to be here. I want to go out and play well and help my team win. To make that putt, the first thing I could think of was just kind of turn around, you know, shush the crowd, tell them, hey, we're in this for a fight, let's go. It was an unbelievable experience. To me, it doesn't mean anything if the team doesn't win. To go to Hazeltine, where it was first time playing in a Ryder Cup where it's my home crowd, that was unbelievable. Our team was in there for one reason only, to go out and win.
That's great, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
The guy who was leading the points list to the last pick that came into the event.
Matt, can you just lean back just a little bit? Davis, you're going to scoot forward just a little bit.
Every single guy just seemed to all have the same goal. That's to go out and focus and go out and play some good golf.
Okay, gentlemen, looking here for a few more with the hats.
Just have his presence there with, you know, his golf bag, have all the pins that we had on, and to go out there and feel like we're playing golf, you know, for the king while we're out there. It just seemed that it was very fitting the way all of us played. You already feel like your adrenaline's going when you're on the driving range because you have your whole home crowd, all these USA chants going, and you know, you're ready to go to battle. You're like, all right, here we go. Then once you walked over and you got to that first tee, it's unbelievable. You see just the sea of people. All the red, white, and blue going on. You stand on that tee and they have all these chants going on. You're just like, all right, it's game time, let's go.
Representing the United States of America, Patrick Reed.
If you can't get up and get ready to go and play golf with having a crowd like that, then you're obviously not in the right profession, because it was unbelievable, and there's nothing like anything I've ever experienced going out there and playing something like that. When you won a hole, the whole entire golf course seemed to go absolutely insane. If you lost a hole, the whole entire golf course went insane to try to pick you up. I mean, no matter what, they were there to try to will you as much as possible to win, and you know, they're some of the greatest fans I've ever been around. We all prepare the same way that we are to get ourselves in the comfort zone. We know that if we go out and we try to beat each other, and I try to one-up him, he tries to one-up me, it's going to bring the best golf out of each of us. And when that happens, it's hard for a team to go out and, you know, consistently try to beat us when we're both playing some great golf. It's also a good thing that if he's not playing very well, I know what to say, how to kind of handle him to get him to play a little better. And same thing, if I'm not playing well, he knows kind of how to get to me to get me to play a little better golf. If I'm playing some really good golf, he knows how to kind of pull me back a little bit to, you know, not get too high and keep myself playing, you know, playing at the level I'm supposed to be playing at. it couldn't have been a better start that we came out with. And the awesome thing is, all 8 of us were. You know, we knew even after getting off to a 4-0 start that, hey, there's a lot of golf left, and, you know, especially the guys we're playing, I mean, all of them are top-notch and high-class golfers. You can't let up, because those guys will make a charge at some point, and we just had to, you know, keep that foot down. I didn't like it. Didn't taste very well. I know Jordan was really upset with it. I wasn't very happy with it either. It's just kind of one of those things that, you know, at some point it was going to happen. I felt like we single-handedly got beat by Henrik Stenson Friday afternoon. Henrik Stenson just went on an absolute tear. The biggest thing was, when it did happen, how are you going to respond? How are you going to bounce back? I just looked at Jordan, and Jordan could kind of tell. He's like, all right. He's like, let me just make a lot of pars and, you know, have a chance to bury here and there, because Captain America's going to do something. Throughout the first 5 holes, I was making a decent amount of birdies, playing some solid golf early on, and we get to 6, and Henrik is I nose, up in there tight, and I'm sitting there going, all right, well, it's just a perfect, just kind of 90% lob wedge into the green. I just had this kind of funny feeling that this one could get pretty close. I saw it where it landed. I saw it coming back because I could kind of see it coming back, and I could see it kind of tracking towards the flag. I knew it had a chance at that point. When it went in, I went nuts. He went nuts. And he just kind of looks at me, and you could just tell he's just like, all right, here we go. I was happy that I was able to kind of, not only be able to attack, but to pull through and, capitalize on all those moments. It was an awesome experience. That's the thing. That's the awesome thing about Ryder Cups. You'll see those ups and downs. We're up 4-0. Next thing you know, it's tied. Next thing you know, 45 minutes later, we're back to 3 up. That's why it was very important to win our match Saturday afternoon, because that sets the momentum kind of going into Sunday. I wanted Rory because he was playing, I felt like, the best golf on their team. I felt like I was playing the best golf on our team. We didn't know kind of where he was going to put them, but we knew they had to get off to a hot start. So we knew that him, Stenson, and a couple other guys were going to kind of go the first couple matches. And I told Gavin, I was like, hey, I want to go out first. Throw me out first. I want to go out and get that point early and get our team going. And it just happened to be lucky enough that they put Rory out first as well. And it was awesome, and it was a memory that I won't ever forget. I felt like it all kind of built up. Both of us having to scramble on number one. Me making a putt over the ridge for like 20-something feet, gave a big fist pump, place went absolutely nuts. He tapped in for par. All of a sudden he birdies 3, and he just kind of gives it one of these. Just kind of hand up, that's it. And I looked at him, I was like, that's all? That's, okay, this is not gonna be just a high, kind of fun day. I was like, when I win a hole, you're gonna know it. He just kind of chuckles and laughs. I win 5 with an eagle. Go insane. And then on 6, I'm in there tight for birdie, a 3-footer straight up the hill. You can make it with your eyes closed, one hand. It's the most basic putt. And he has about 15 feet. And he goes and makes it. Pours it on top. Then all of a sudden he goes and shows some emotion. So I tap in, I look at him, I give him his bow that he did earlier in the week. And, we're all laughing about it. We get to the next tee, and he looks at me and he goes, well, my bow was better. I go, well, mine was. It was an American bow on American soil. And he just starts laughing. We start laughing. Then next you know, I make a putt on 7. And then he tops it on top of me. And he does my shush. We're still joking and laughing as we're going to 8. At this point, it's like, all right, well, these two guys are playing some amazing golf. He misses an iron shot by probably 3 yards. If it carries 3 more yards, it stays up top on 8, and it goes all the way to the front of the green. And I look at Kessler, and I go, he's gonna make this putt. He goes, no, he's not. He's like, I know you always tell me, because I always tell him, I was like, hey, in match play, you have to expect the guy to pull off the impossible. You have to expect him to, if he's completely dead, get it up and down, or, if he has a putt like that, he's gonna make it. He's like, I know you say he's gonna make it, you have to think that way. I was like, no, but he's gonna make this one. He's like, no. And then all of a sudden, he hits his putt. It's 5 feet from the hole, and Kessler just kind of looks at me, because we know at that point it's in. It's perfect speed. It's gonna be right in the heart. We're reading our putt, and I told Kessler, we both see it going a little right, and he goes, well, what do you think about cup and a half? I was like, no, it's a cup, I got it. It's like, all right. He's like, well, then do it. Right when it's about 4 or 5 feet short, I know it's in the heart as well. That's when I just turned and decided to give him an not today. And he just starts laughing, and at that point I'm laughing too, because I'm just like, the kind of golf we're playing through these first 8 holes is just it's perfect. At that point we come off the green, and I just put my hand out, fist bump, pats on back, and we're walking, and just as we're going through the tunnel, laughing and just kind of in shock with kind of how everything's transpiring, because you couldn't write it up any better. I feel like that is probably the biggest thing that we showed, not only with the great golf, but how much we respect each other, how the sportsmanship, how we're out there having a good time. And yeah, we're here trying to win, and putting on a show and playing some absolutely amazing golf. We're out here to have a good time and show sportsmanship and the camaraderie that both teams have, whether you're on the same team or not on the same team. We're all one big family out there on tour. No matter how much you're up on a guy like Rory, you know that he's going to fight back, and it's going to be a battle. That's the quality golfer he is, and quality golfer any guy who plays in Ryder Cup, especially on either team. You never can let up. You got to keep on going. They're going to make a push, and they're going to figure out a way to win some holes and get back in the match. We got to 18. I was like, all right, we're in the fairway. Now, now we had to go ahead. We had to hit this wedge shot close and, put some pressure on Rory. If you go and hit a poor iron shot there, he's going to hit it stiff and it's going to be over. He hits it in there as well. I can't tell who's away. He's like, oh, well, I'm away. And the rules official here is this. The guy's walking with us. He goes, well, would you like me to measure? I was like, oh, yeah, sure. Come on, measure. A little bit of gamesmanship. Just all right, yeah. And they measure it, and I ended up being away by less than a quarter length. And so I'm like, all right, perfect. Make it. It's over. I live for those kind of moments. Right when I hit it, I knew it was in, and the only thing I think of was turn to the crowd and try to get them going, try to get my guys going that were behind me. I felt like it was just kind of the way we both were playing and how much it meant to us to play for our country. How bad we both wanted to win and how bad we both wanted to play really well to try to get our team going. And I also felt like there was a little bit of Jack there, a little bit of Arnold Palmer there, all the greats of the game that were there with us. It was just like a sigh of relief to feel like I played as well as I did in 2014 and for our team not to really even get close and to lose our first one. It was a sour taste in my mouth. To go in 2016, feel like I played just as well and played some awesome golf, and to have the team kind of come together and play as well as we all did as a group and to win, especially on home soil. It was just like all that weight got lifted off our shoulders, and it was like, all right, we've done it. We've tasted it, and now, let's go out and do it again.
The winners of the 2016 Ryder Cup, the team from the United States of America.
In weeks you're just normally playing golf tournaments, you're not hanging out with the guys. You don't really get to know them as well as you do at Ryder Cup, where you become basically one big family out there. And that's something that I've always cherished, getting to know the person rather than the golfer. I love anytime I get to represent the United States and go out and play, whether it's at home or away, and to have that role of being Captain America and picking up a country, putting it on your back, getting it going. I live for that stuff. I love that kind of thing.